darkness. This is it. This is everything life has led up to. Nothing at the end of it all. It feels oddly cathartic. Cathartic? Cathartic? Oh, let me go back. There is only darkness. This is it. This is everything life has led up to. But nothing at the end of it all. It feels oddly cathartic. I think that's how you pronounce it. The void absorbs me, washing away my fears and woes in its cold embrace. Hope to sink further into the feeling. But then I see it. The figure is hazy, as if it's been seen through a fog of barely recalled dreams. The body is still, tall, with a set of brown robes and a pair of thick-rimmed glasses framing its face. The figure smiles, face formed into a friendly and inviting grin, one filled with warmth, trust even. He beckons me to come closer, to greet him. I hesitate, for I do not recognize him, and the void remains ever-consuming. Figure face contorts. A small red gem appears on his head, and it begins to glow. The crimson light flooding my vision, assailing my entire being. It burns the darkness away. Why don't you snap out of it already? Oh, that is bright. A hard slap across the face stings my right cheek. Still breathing, and I got the question I didn't answer it. So get up. The second slap stings the opposite cheek and jolts me awake. Alright, welcome back, Professor. The little nap you had was at least mildly pleasant. The trained coach man had brought me up to my feet. I think he has like some birds or a beard or something. And my gray hairs peek out from his brown fedora. He wears a strange black scarf decorated with crow's face to obscure his mouth. Okay, so it's a scarf. We stand in the middle of an empty classroom. The windows are open, letting in the moonlight to help illuminate our surroundings. They also show a strange obscurity just outside. Peeking just outside of the farthest window, a beam of red light seems to jut out into the sky. A towering beacon of great energy that tints everything near it in a violent scarlet. So you notice that big red light coming outside as well. By your look of confusion, it's like you don't know jack about it. Sorry for the rude awakening. Also seems improper to not even introduce myself yet. The name's Korvus, Detective Korvus of the EEA. I came here after I heard reports of an anomaly coming from the campus halls a few hours ago. I've tried asking around for advice, but I couldn't find anybody till it happened upon you. You happen to have a name, or know what's going on? Can't remember my name, or anything really. It just slapped me so hard. Twice. Damn, can't remember anything. Maybe suffering from some sort of memory loss or concussion from slaps. Figured as much, since you were knocked silly when I found you. Considering you don't seem to know what's going on. Great situation. Judging by your robes you are, we're a professor at the Alteria Academy. It's a fancy schmancy private college for the magical elite of Alteria. Now, I've never attended this place, but I assume that you folk don't go every day conjuring menacing beams into the sky, much less allowing your professor to lose their memories in the middle of a semester. Now, I know it's asking a lot. I need you to go around and find some survivors of the blast. Got this information as well if you can, so we're both in the loop, the better. But why me though? Well, for one, it benefits you greatly to return to being your usual self. And for another, I assume that most witnesses, likely students, will trust you more than some random EEA detective. It's mutual benefit for both of us. It means you'll come back sooner to normal sooner, and that I'll be getting paid quicker. Okay, I'll do it. Detective gives a solemn nod of approval. And that's to know we're on the same page here. Go see if you can find anyone else in the area. check in on them, ask a couple questions, and see if you get anything, or something useful. I explore the campus a bit more as well. Got a lead from a trusted source that there is something of interest on the other side of the campus. Certain big shot named Kellum Triar. I'll reconvene with you here in an hour or so. See you soon. With that, the detective envelopes himself within his scarf, suddenly turning into a small black bird as he flies out in the window. So he's not just like a normal detective, he's more so like a detective that can sort of like morph into creatures. So like some sort of detective powers. Super detective. I have to fly out of the southern end of the college, getting them much closer to the red light, until he veers left toward the student dorms. After he leaves, take a look down at myself, take a brief inventory. I seem to be wearing a dark purple robe and a long sash of white and gold over my shoulders. Shoulder length, hair blankets itself over my face. I try to scavenge around for a weapon to arm myself with, but unfortunately, there's not much to use. The classroom is empty of anything useful. It was a happy occurrence that the detective managed to wake me up. I can't help but wonder if he made the right call. Not to mention not having any idea who the figure in my dream was, or the person the detective mentioned is. That's besides the point. I'm making my way toward the exit, so I do what I can to help. Hallway is seemingly covered head to toe in books, all varying in terms of height, heft, and design. Many have fallen to the ground and littered the floor. Before me, I can really only see 3 different areas to go to. If only I could understand what the detective would do in this situation. Choose who to start by seeing as. Well, just play the professor to gain their trust so that we can get more information. Really am a professor? I gotta believe in my own abilities. Screamers heard from one of the rooms. She got a thought, realizing that my assistant is needed now. Assistance is needed now, not an assistant. I don't have an assistant of my knowledge, I guess. I dash off, trying to find where the scream originated from. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, gets a tiger by the toe. Oh. Stilivia. No, I can't. This wasn't how I was supposed to go. As much as I like to agree, to die in this situation does not help in nothing like this. What am I supposed to do? I was supposed to... hello? Ah, Professor. My apologies. I mean to sorry you. Sorry, who are you? What am I? How do you not know my name? Several months in the term. And again, in all fairness, I doubt I recognizable in this state. Yes, that's true. You may have known me, I mean us, as Stephanie Propelian and Olivia Mendrick. But for the time being, you can refer to me as Sylvania. Sylvia. Yeah, I suppose. Olivia? Really? I'm not good at thinking on the spot, right? Do you have any better suggestions? I am curious to how they're able to speak with an arm in the mouth and a hand in the mouth. But sure. Final bite. Alright, Miss Stitch, can you tell me what happened? Possibly? To be honest, I don't know. Okay. I'm still in the middle of processing everything that happened, so I can't offer more than a general description. Even a general description will suffice. You don't need to be so formal with me. Rather you be as comfortable as possible. Okay. Well, all that I know happened was that it was a pretty normal day until, boom, there was something flash of red light. Next thing I knew, I turned into this. I don't know any more than that. Do you know how this happened? Exactly what I've been trying to figure out. Do you think I have any ideas here? That said, I can make an educated guess. feel free to share it. 'Cause, I mean, definitely like to know. I think it may have something to do with this callus on my body. Callus? You mean this gem? Yes. How did you get it? That is a long story. Take your time. Okay, so the short of it is, Kellum gave it to me. He gave it to you? As a gift? I think so. It was more like we asked him for it. We approached him one day, asking for advice on how he can fit in with different social environments. When we were separate. We fit in well with our social niches, but struggled to fit in anywhere else. Stephanie was a social butterfly with many friends, but struggled to discuss academic subjects with anyone. Olivia, on the other hand, could hold her own in academic presentations and discussions, but could never function in a casual conversation. Kellum seemed to thrive in any conversation, academic or casual, so we asked him for some advice. In response, he gave us both this callus, promising that it will give us the other's best qualities. It would be as if we were the same person, and instead y'all got merged into one thing. See, what about the other students? Have you perhaps come across Kellum? No, I haven't seen him after the incident. Where do you think he is now? If anyone among us had any idea, it would be you. More often than not, I would see him hanging with you, chatting it up like good old chums. You just seem more comfortable around you. I see. I think that's all the questions I have for you at the moment. Oh well, when you see Kellum, give him my regards. Given how he's looked lately, I think he could use some. Oh well. Goodbye, Olivia. Where to now? I guess we're going to classroom 1. Oh. Excuse me, mind if I hold by the stars? Prof. Okay. Hello to you too. Can you tell me your name? You know Rico me? Pardon? You know, okay. Still pardon. Rico, no. My apologies. I do not recognize you. No, Blem. Nim, I, Sec. Nim. I, Sec. Isaac? Yeah. Alright, Isaac, I got it. Now, I'd like to ask you some questions, but how should we go about this? Me want ask you can understand clear, so you can understand everything I'm saying, every word. Firm. I see. Could it be that your body is calling you to struggle to speak? Correct. My apologies then. Can you tell me what happened here? Not much. Boom, red light, then pain, body morph, this. That all. I see. That must have been pretty sudden. How this happened to you? Cattle, in body, likely. Cattle, so you've been eating an excess amount of beef? No. Cattle-less. Catalyst. You mean a catalyst? Yeah. How did you get it? Kellum. Kellum gave it to you? Dirty trick. Can you elaborate? Kellum, always best. All I get, grades, work, effort, not matter. Kellum, always shadow. All cause Kellum, good look. See, you were jealous of Kellum because he always overshadowed you through his good looks. Will admit envy. But one day, Kellum give cattle said will make me as good look as him. Kellum offered you the catalyst, saying it will make you as good looking as he is. First skeptic, but decide to humor. Small effect at first, but after light turned to this. You were initially skeptical, but decided to humor him. The catalyst had small effects at first, but after the incident, you turned into what you are now. Is that right? Yeah. Sick joke. No forgive. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, and mercy. Don't know. No, see him when wake. I see. My advice, stay away. You don't want me to pursue Kellum? Why is that? Saw him with you often. Must want favor. No fall for lie. I will proceed with caution then. I think that's all the questions I have for you at the moment. Take care. Okay. What to know? Classroom 3. Unfortunate for him. Oh. Hello. Mind if I ask a few questions? Professor? Everything alright? You'll have to forgive me. The explosion gave me some kind of amnesia. So if I knew you, I forgot. I hope you'll forgive me. Okay then, ask away. What is your name? Hild? Hildy? Wait. Hild. I guess that's, yeah. Do you really not remember me? Sat in the back of your class? Really good student. Hee. No, like I said, I have amnesia. Yeah, but you can't have wiped all of your memories. There's like 27 different types of amnesia. Retrograde amnesia, traumatic amnesia, psychogenic amnesia, mental amnesia, revival amnesia. Okay, I get it. You know a thing or two. Maybe I knew what some of those meant before, but right now I do not. And I don't think terminology is going to suddenly unlock my memory palace. I guess not. Figured you might want to know anyways. Okay, that's fine. Let's hear your theories about my amnesia. Perfect. The current magical consensus on amnesia is pretty divided. Given that we have a good idea of the source of the trauma, we might be able to figure out how it works. Do you remember anything about your childhood? Yes, of course I can. That takes down to 16 possibilities. And memory post-accident seems fine, as far as I can tell. You probably have, let's see. You know, it's harder than I thought to figure this out. I'll probably have to focus and draw out the information. Sorry for the sudden change, but I have a headache. I just can't be bothered. That's alright. It's important I know. I just... Really, it's fine. Let's move on. Anything else? Or are we done here? Before the event, did you notice anything strange at the academy? No, I've been busy, well, kind of busy with my studies and all. I see. You must have been one of the straight A students then. Well, yeah, let's go with that. Something wrong? Okay, fine. I'm failing your class. Is that what you wanted to hear? I didn't mean it like that. There's nothing more important to me than the expansion of humanity's knowledge, magical and scientific. After we wiped off this planet by atom bomb or by Satan's summoning, that's all we have to leave behind. I know that. I know how important it is. I really do. But I just can't do it. There's nothing more demotivating and boring than the pursuit of knowledge. And I couldn't even muster the bare minimum effort required to learn. I tried to study, I really did. My eyes would glaze over. The page would turn to a blur and I would forget a sentence I swear I just read. How can it be that the thing I value most in the entire world, I'm utterly incapable of doing? Sorry, I couldn't help you. Whatever. Ask me something else. Anything else? Okay, let's see. Okay, yes, I do. And I won't speak without my attorney present. You know this is the school, right? I might have needed it, but I wasn't born yesterday. Students don't have rights yet, and you know it. Fine. Where should I start? What happened to your head? This one's my fault. I was willing to do anything to get smarter. I guess studying just wasn't cutting it. Shut up. Like you would understand. You've probably always been able to study. Don't look down on me like that. I'm sorry. This headache is killing me. I was in school. Some kind of explosion, not sure what caused it, but I was in my room at the time. And what were you doing in your room? I plead the... Right, I already waived my rights. They're probably going to get out anyway, so I'll be honest. I was working on a potion, results of which you can already see. Not sure if the explosion messed with it while it was in progress, but it didn't exactly go to plan. As you have probably already ascertained. Do you know anything about me? I'm trying to figure out how I fit into all this. We're a professor at this academy. That much you already understand. Yes? Yeah, the detective gave me a brief rundown. And the clothes helped to convince me. What kind of teacher was I? Well, I can't exactly give you an unbiased review, but that would say slightly above average. I'm still not exactly satisfied with my education here. But at least you seem like you care. And then, okay, any idea where Kellum went? No, I talked to him before this mess. He seemed in a hurry and I think he was planning something big. As for what it was or where it's happening, I can't really help you. Sorry. No, it's alright. I actually learned a lot from talking with you. Thanks. I think I can do to help. You talked before about how important knowledge was to you. I think it's important too, but it's nothing to beat yourself up about. If there's anything I can do to help, or if you wanted to talk about it, really? Gonna try to be my therapist? I have the combined sum of all publicly available academic knowledge on magic and psychology in my head. What could you possibly say that I don't already know? That I understand. What? How could you understand? Not only do you have a job passing on knowledge, you also seem to genuinely enjoy your work. I was like you too. I still am to it to some degree. There are things that I thought were really important to me, but I just couldn't find the motivation to do it. I wanted to be a hallowed artificer when I was younger. It's the first time of me seeing that. I trained hard for it, but even early on I knew I didn't have the chops for it. In the end I settled for teaching. Not just because it was important, but because I saw myself in that role. It's not just about what you want to happen in the world. You owe it to yourself to see where you fit in that picture too. Thanks. Okay, we're done here. Okay. This seems like a good time to need to save. I think we've been finished for a little minute. We did play it yesterday. But I had to cut it short because I had, work and all that fun stuff. So we've interviewed everybody in regards to the Triar Incident. If I do a part 2 for this, we will hopefully find Kellum and get to the bottom of this incident and this catalyst that they spoke of, which I believe is the red gem floating above this book right next to the title. So yeah, the Triar Incident. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I do apologize. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Of course, if y'all did, please don't hesitate to like, share, comment, subscribe, for the channel and the video. Also supporting the game as well. If you want to, of course, play it for yourself, everything will be in the description below for y'all to play it. And with that being said, hopefully y'all had a good day, a good yesterday and better tomorrow, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.